Have you ever made a wish so big, so heartfelt, that you had to send it out into the world, hoping someone, somewhere, would hear it? This is a story about just that. It begins with a small child by the edge of a gentle, flowing river. Every day, this child would come to the same spot, armed with a piece of paper and a heart full of dreams. With careful folds and creases, a simple sheet of paper would transform into a tiny paper boat. But these weren't just any paper boats. Each one was a vessel, a little messenger carrying a precious cargo. Before setting it afloat, the child would whisper a wish into its delicate hull. One day it was a wish to fly to the moon. Another day it was a dream of building the tallest skyscraper the world had ever seen. Sometimes the wishes were simpler, a wish for a sunny day or for a new friend. With a gentle push, each boat would begin its journey, bobbing along the current, carrying a piece of the child's soul down the river. The child would watch until it was just a tiny white speck in the distance, believing that somewhere the river would deliver the message. It was an act of pure, unadulterated faith, a daily ritual of hope. What the child didn't know was that these wishes didn't travel unseen. A little further downstream, a quiet observer sat each day, watching these little fleets of dreams sail by. This passerby, an older person with kind eyes and a gentle smile, couldn't bear the thought of these precious wishes getting lost to the river. So a new ritual began. Every day, the passerby would carefully wade into the cool water and rescue each paper boat before it could get waterlogged and sink. Each one was a treasure. They would be gently unfolded, the paper smoothed out, and the child's whispered wishes, now faint but still present, would be read with the utmost care. The passerby saw the world through the child's eyes, a world of infinite possibility, of candy clouds and talking animals, of grand inventions and simple joys. Moved by this innocent and powerful hope, the passerby felt compelled to respond. It wasn't enough to just save the boats. The dreams themselves needed to be acknowledged. So, with a pen and a small piece of paper, a reply would be written. The notes were always short, always encouraging. To the wish of flying to the moon, the reply was, "The stars are waiting for you. Keep looking up." For the dream of the tallest skyscraper, the note read, "Every great building starts with a single strong brick. You have what it takes." But the most frequent and powerful message was a simple, profound one. Your dreams matter. The passerby would then refold the child's original paper, tucking the new handwritten note inside. A new boat would be crafted, often from a different colored paper, a vibrant messenger of encouragement. This new boat, carrying the reply, would be placed back into the river, sent on a journey upstream, against the current, as if by magic. The next day, when the child arrived at the riverbank, something incredible would be waiting. A colorful paper boat nestled in the reeds. The child's heart would leap with excitement. Unfolding it, the child would find not only the original wish, but a message from an unknown friend, a guardian angel of the river. Your dreams matter, those words became a lifeline. They were proof that someone was listening, that the universe was responding. The child's world, already full of imagination, was now filled with a powerful sense of validation. The dreams weren't just silly fantasies, they were important, they were seen. This mysterious exchange continued for years. The collection of paper boats and handwritten replies grew, becoming a library of hope, a testament to a silent, supportive friendship. The child grew, but the memory of the river and the paper boat messages never faded. Those 4 words, "Your dreams matter," became a guiding principle, an internal compass. They were a reminder that no matter how big or impossible a dream seemed, it had value. It was worth pursuing. Years passed. The child, now a young adult, went to college, fueled by those very dreams. The dream of building wasn't just about toy blocks anymore. It was about steel, concrete, and complex equations. The child studied hard, pouring the same passion into engineering blueprints as was once poured into folding paper boats. The goal was no longer just a whispered wish. It was a tangible, achievable plan. And then, one day, life came full circle. The young engineer, now successful and respected, was given a new project. A bridge was needed in a small riverside town. A bridge to connect 2 communities, to make life easier for the people who live there. As the engineer reviewed the plans and visited the site, a wave of nostalgia washed over them. It was the same river. The very same river from childhood. Standing on the bank, the engineer could almost see a younger self, launching a paper boat into the current. The memory was so vivid, so powerful. This wasn't just another project anymore, this was a calling. This was a chance to honor the past and fulfill a promise made to a younger self. The engineer decided to do something special. A small, discreet plaque was designed to be installed on the bridge's central pier. It wouldn't be large or obvious, but it would be there, a hidden tribute. Construction began. It was a massive undertaking, far more complex than a paper boat. There were challenges, setbacks, and long days of hard work. But whenever doubt crept in, the engineer would remember those little notes. Every great building starts with a single, strong brick. The bridge rose, piece by piece, a monument to perseverance. It was strong, elegant, and functional. It was a dream made real. On the day the bridge was officially opened, the town gathered to celebrate. Speeches were made, ribbons were cut. But the engineer was thinking of something else. Later that day, as the sun began to set, casting a golden glow on the water, the engineer walked to the middle of the new bridge. There, fastened to the pier, was the small bronze plaque. It read, "For the one who believed, your dreams matter." As the engineer stood there looking down at the river, an elderly person was walking slowly across the bridge, pausing to admire the view. Their eyes met, and there was a flicker of recognition, a silent understanding that passed between them. The engineer smiled, a smile of deep, profound gratitude. The passerby, the secret guardian of dreams, smiled back, a smile of quiet pride. No words were exchanged, none were needed. The bridge itself was the conversation. It was the ultimate reply, the final paper boat sent back up the river. It was proof that a small act of kindness, a simple word of encouragement, can ripple through time and build a future. It showed that when you tell someone their dreams matter, you give them the foundation to build them. So, the next time you see someone with a far-off look in their eyes, someone chasing a dream that seems impossible, remember this story. A few kind words can be the wind in their sails, the current that carries them to a place they only ever imagined. Because every dream, no matter how small, matters. Thank you for watching. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that inspires. We'll see you in the next one.